Hey everyone, I'm back with another full game review commentary. This time I'm playing Tahm Kench in the jungle and I'm against an Udyr. The runes or masteries are in the description of the video, as well as the timestamps of the plays and mistakes for those of you who don't like to wait around too much. Tahm Kench, I love this champion. He was so freaking broken when he came out, and I think he still is. His W is just one of the most annoying abilities in the game. And yeah, he got a few changes in the last few patches. I will post them in the video. His ulti is faster, so it's better for ganking. And the passive on his ult went to his normal passive. So he has a lot more damage in the early game. His clear is also pretty good. I'm running attack speed, so I don't have any problems with the early clear. But I think I don't even need it. I also picked Tahm Kench because they have an immobile mid laner. I'm gonna go there a lot. And they also have Soraka, which is also an immobile champion. But I must say, Soraka is pretty annoying for Tahm Kench. Especially if she plays well. She just stands behind her allies and just keeps on healing them and slowing me and silencing me. That's pretty annoying for Tahm Kench. My only plan for the early game is to gank mid lane a lot. It's by far the easiest lane for me to gank. Vayne can E me away, and yeah, it's a Soraka. But Jinx and Brand should win that on their own. I'm just gonna clear. I want my level 6 as fast as possible. As you can see, Tahm Kench's clear is not bad. His speed is not bad. I'm losing a lot of health here. But that will change. Later on I won't lose any health with this guy. Just gonna go for the river crab. And then go for the other side of my jungle when I back. You can see on the map that Udyr is gonna invade me. That's fine, but yeah, an Udyr should be careful invading someone who has a lot of CC, and Tahm Kench surely fits that bill. He was waiting at my blue buff to see if I came, and now he's gonna do my wolves. First blood on the mid lane, that's not good, but that matchup will change from level 6 on. It will be very hard for Xerath after level 6. And the Udyr is getting greedy. He's going for my blue buff as well, but he should know I'm near. So I see him here. I'm going on Udyr, not on the blue buff, because the blue buff will do damage to Udyr, and I can do damage to Udyr. And yeah, this is why an Udyr should not invade on Tahm Kench. First of all, I'm ridiculously strong early game. Second of all, I have a lot of CC. Yeah, the Javan comes just too late. I flash on him to stun him. I wanted to go back because I didn't know where Xerath was. But this Ahri is nice enough to help me with my jungle. Really love my team here. They responded in the right way. And Rumble even apologized that he didn't respond. So I'm really liking that. Not everyone can see everything on the map. But if you just apologize, then it's good in my book. So yeah, nice beginning. Stupid by the Udyr. He should have just taken my blue and left, or taken my wolves and left, but not both. If you see their entire enemy junglers camps are up, he's probably gonna go there soon. Rumble also gets a kill. And I'm gonna gank the immobile Xerath. He still has his flash, but I have a red buff. Eat him and just throw him under the tower. Now Ahri gets a kill. She's behind in CS, but Xerath, she will gain on Xerath now. And she has 2 kills. So when she's level 6, she can just kill Xerath on her own. So think about what you're doing in the jungle. This Udyr really fucked up the game for them. But I'm not complaining. As for items on Tahm Kench, you really want movement speed. You are a very slow champion. You also have a big character model. And you can't really dodge kill shots that well. So you really need movement speed. Furthermore, you need tankiness overall, but health is the most important thing. Because it scales with your passive and you get extra damage from it. Titanic Hydra is also a very good item on him. But I only buy it late game, if I'm ahead. It will give you crazy amounts of damage for a tank. Xerath is overextended again. But I see him putting down a ward here. I'm gonna try and loop around. But I see Udyr in the bot lane. I'm just gonna take this river crab. So they can't get the dragon. My red is coming up, so I'm just gonna do that. The clear with Tahm Kench is pretty easy. You want to keep the monsters in your mouth as long as possible. You can't eat the red or the blue buff, but you can eat the other big monsters. And it will really make it so you don't get much damage from camps. It's especially good on the raptors. You just eat the big raptor and then auto attack the small raptors 2 times. Spit the big raptor in them and they die. You only have a big raptor with half health left. Something like this. And as you can see, I don't get any damage anymore. Going for Cinderhawk first, by the way. Speeds up my clear. And yeah, it's just an awesome item on Tahm Kench. I wouldn't recommend anything else. If you want to do a fun Tahm Kench build, you can go Devourer into full tank. Then your damage is just disgusting. Xerath is overextended again. He's also blaming his jungler, Udyr, for power farming, but yeah, he's just a noob. You shouldn't overextend like that. Especially against an Ahri, but also against the Tahm Kench. Wanted to go for this river crab, but I see Udyr now. So I'm gonna run top. Luckily the Jarvan is walking right into my face. So I can get him. I maybe should have went for eating the rumble. Maybe would have been better. I wanted to flash and eat him, but I didn't flash into the bush, so I didn't see him immediately, and he had time to flash out. But now I can push the wave under the turret here, so Java misses some. And I get a lot of extra farm. And yeah, they can't really do anything to me anymore. The only one I need to be afraid of is Vayne later on. And yeah, Udyr can 1v1 me as well, I think. If he gets some damage and a bit of health. But yeah, not yet. Gonna clear from bot to top again. Looking for the opportunities on the minimap. Bot died once. I don't really care, they are really good. They respond well, they go for objectives. They ward well. And yeah, now they kill their bot lane as well. The enemies. Clear it like this. You have such an insanely fast clear. Smiting for the raptor buff. I want to gank Xerath again. Because it's just so easy. Gonna come from behind. Just lick the Xerath. I could have smited him and he would have died. It would have saved my ult and it would have saved the flash on Ahri, but I wanted to give the kill to Ahri because I really like her. And yeah, my ult goes on a very small cooldown if I don't use it. I will post that in the video, what the specifics are. Pinging blue buff. Maybe I could have done Gromp first, let Ahri push out and then give her the blue buff. Small mistakes. Get the blue buff into the corner so they don't have to walk around. They can go back to lane immediately. With the Gromp it's no use to keep it in your mouth because there are no other monsters. And it's not like if you keep the Gromp in your mouth longer that it does more damage. It's not the way it works. I thought Udyr would maybe be in this bush, but he only warded. By the way, this Xerath is flaming the Udyr for power farming. But yeah, he's the one in fault. He could have known I was here. And still he overextends. I'm waiting until the minions pass, so he doesn't see me until the last moment. I smite him first. Wanted to give the kill to Ahri again, but she charmed the minion. So I'm just taking it. Didn't know if Xerath had flash up again.
Shut down.
There's a lot of fighting going on in the bot lane. Don't really need to go there. Not yet. It's pretty even. So if I kill the rest of the map, it will be okay. And Jinx kills about as hard as Vayne, so Vayne is a better duelist, but Jinx is a better team fighter. So I think Jinx kills better, because her rockets are just insane later on. I don't know why this ward doesn't proc my raptor buff. I'm just going for the dragon together with Jinx. Only need a bit of damage, I can tank forever. Brand also helps. Bad smite, because I didn't get it. Should always get it as a jungler. Even if there's no danger. You should practice smiting in the right way. And that was bad by me. Luckily there was no contestation. Don't know if that's an actual word, to be honest. Contested. Anyways, my top lane is doing pretty well. He's 40 CS ahead. Jarvan got really fucked up by helping his Udyr in the early game. And yeah, it's not so fun playing against a fat Rumble. It's really annoying for melee matchups. I didn't press W twice. That looked stupid. Udyr gets a kill on the bot lane. So I can go for a jungle invade. I know he's there, so I can take his entire jungle on this side. Warding to be sure Xerath is not here. I see him in the mid lane, but that he's not coming. Smiting for the raptor buff, so I know I'm not spotted in this jungle. When you go for this camp, you should always check your own lane, see if the minions already passed, because else they could see you. And it's symmetrical, so symmetrical. I know Udyr is around. I want the 2v2. We win that easily. Stack the Jarvan, but the Jarvan locks up the Udyr. And yeah, the Udyr just gives up. He knows he's dead. Gonna go for the first blood tower. And that will snowball the shit out of Rumble. Don't know why Rumble didn't want the first blood tower. I wanted to give it to him entirely, but I will take it. No problem. Oh, the bot lane is already dead. Our tower. Oops. I thought we got first blood tower, but we didn't. But we got the towers in the top lane and the bot lane. That gives some space to my allies to roam. Jarvan is doing the stupid thing. He knows Rumble backed, and still he goes for jungle camps instead of clearing his lane and then going for a jungle camp. It's a really good tell to see if people are bad. I get it all the time that people steal my jungle while minions just die in his lane. And yeah, I can cut off the Udyr here. As you can see, I don't take any damage.
Dominating.
And my bot lane and Ahri kills the Udyr. That's really nice of Tahm Kench. You really have a lot of map pressure. Ahri is chasing the Soraka and I get the lick off. She kills him. Her. She didn't need to flash. I'm Tahm Kench, I can save you. And the Rumble is going off. Pinging the blue buff for Ahri, but she's not coming. I'm just gonna take it. And we can take the second tier tower. I'm staying just behind my Ahri, so I can eat her if necessary. We are staying here a bit too long in my opinion. Couldn't get close to eat the Ahri. Get the flash on Xerath. I know they don't have a ward here because he didn't see me before. I'm just taking the minions. Walking towards Brand. He should have walked to me. Like yeah, people rarely do that. Nice sidestep by the Xerath. It's the only thing he does right. Yeah, with Soraka there, it's very annoying to kill him. And Vayne, I should be afraid of her, so I'm just backing off. Also have a lot of gold to spend. Going for Deadman's as a second item. You really want that movement speed. And the slow on your auto attack is very good as well. You have so much CC. It's just insane. Pretty conditional CC. For the stun you need to get 3 auto attacks or 3 abilities off. Ahri goes for the Vayne, but almost dies. She's lucky that the brand is following, because else she would have died. She can take Vayne easily, but she doesn't want to get pinned to the wall. And she got pinned to the wall. We see Xerath ulting. I know he stands still then. I should have spit Xerath out a bit earlier to get the brand W on him. So now we are 3-0-7. We have total control of the map. We have total control of the enemy jungle. I want to clear out the enemy's jungle first every time, so Udyr or his allies can't catch up. And then go for my own jungle, but it's not really necessary anymore. I'm so far ahead, I can just fight and clear the enemy's jungle. My ult is also on a pretty low cooldown. Don't know if it got a buff as well. We'll post it in the video. And we should be looking to take a Baron soon.
Shut down.
My team is pressuring the mid lane. I'm keeping my eye on that. That's another cool trick you can do with Tahm Kench. If you Q and the moment it hits you W, yeah, you pull it into your mouth. And your Q mana gets refunded, I believe. I will post it in the video as well. I'm giving it to my Ahri. I have my ult again, so I can be there in a second, like this. I should have taken Brand with me. But yeah, we zone off the Xerath, and my team can finish that off. She rolls into me. Yeah, it's a bit too much without Jinx or Rumble here, but now they are. Soraka dies, that's very nice. And that's a good heal, because we would have killed her probably if she didn't heal there. I had my Deadmans on me, so a lot of extra movement speed. Stun the Jarvan, and we eat him, and he dies. Rumble dies as well. We can't ignore the Vayne, because she does a lot of damage with this build. I really like that Vayne build. I hate the champion if it's on my team, but if they build like that, I think it's pretty good. If a Vayne builds 3 attack speed items like Blade of the Rune King into Rune Hands, you don't do damage until 40 minutes. And then you're just worthless. You already have a weak laning phase, you don't have any wave clear. But if you buy Static Shift first and then an Infinity Edge, you have damage and wave clear. My Ahri dies. Vayne does have a lot of kills now, but she's still 80 CS behind. They are fighting in the mid lane. I have my ult, so I can join them if I want.
Rampage. Shut down.
But yeah, there was no need to ulti there. Our Jinx was gonna die anyway. Even if I ulted in, I was too late. Gonna ward up his jungle. See if he's around. But yeah, he already cleared it. Rumble is pushing out the bot lane. But yeah, we should really look for a Baron. They have a mid inhibitor down, so they need to send people there. And me and Jinx can do the Baron with the two of us. They see me on a ward. And yeah, we ping the Baron now, finally. It's a good call. Even if we have Rumble dead, it doesn't matter. We know they don't have vision here, because we have been around the Baron for a long time. And they can't get so far out anymore. See how fast that goes. I want that river grab. It's mine. Spit it into Udyr's face. He didn't have to flash there, because Brand just used his Q. He couldn't have been stunned. I'm going a bit ham here. I want the Soraka. Eat the Udyr. Which that gives Vayne time to do something. Luckily our Ahri was near. But yeah, it takes too long to kill Udyr. And if we don't focus Vayne, she will kill us all. Get another kill on the Jarvan. And we can get some towers. Udyr goes on me. And here I make a mistake. I don't press my E. I could have survived there and killed Udyr. But it is worth, because we can get both towers. With Udyr dead. Vayne coming up soon though. So they should take the tower and run. Oh, they also get Vayne. Probably a bit tilted now. Oh, my river grab.
Red team's turret has been
Yeah, we are throwing a little bit. No need for us to die. But yeah, we are 15k gold ahead. So we can fuck around a little bit. Pushing out this lane. So we can get another inhibitor. We could also go for the mid lane with 5 and then just push down the Nexus. So it's a bit sloppy of us. Nice dodge by the Xerath. I get trapped in the silence field. I'm just going ham. Shouldn't have used my E there. It was a bit premature. I'm just going ham. Got the Xerath though. But yeah, the Ahri dies for it. And here I path wrong. I can do a lot to this Udyr, as you can see. But yeah, he can chase me indefinitely. And only Brand is around. I missed my Q, that was very bad. If I didn't miss that Q, I probably could have killed him. That was way too ham. But you see how OP Tahm Kench is when he's fed. I can just stay in a fight forever. And kill almost everyone. The only one who can damage me really is Vayne. And yeah, Udyr can with his red smite. We join the fight. Vayne is overextended. We get the Xerath flash. But the Soraka saves him. I have Titanic Hydra now, so if I can get on Xerath, I can kill him on my own now. But yeah, no need to do anything fancy. We could have ended here if you wanted. And yeah, the Vayne knows that. Just gonna go for the safe way. You can't spit minions out over a wall. I should know that. I know that, but I didn't know that anymore at that time. I don't want Rumble to tank it, so I stayed and tanked it. But Ahri dies. We can just go for Baron again. It's the safe way to end. Pinging it now. But yeah, the Brand is a bit overextended on his own. And I do have my ult, so I'm doubting if I should go in. But yeah, the Baron is more important. Wanted to wait for Jinx. But yeah, we can already start it. Jinx just melts Baron. Just insane. And yeah, just to be sure, we can go for the Elder Drake as well. Don't know really why I'm farming. I'm going for... How's that item called again? Righteous Glory. Haven't built it in a while. I'm building it to counteract the coin Soraka has. They are so far in their base, there's no need to keep my ulti anymore. They are grouped up anyways. I got ult in the middle of their team, but we can just end it. Give the blue to Brand. It's fine. He has a lot of AP. And he's playing well. I don't mind it when they take the blue then. Brand unloads on them and almost kills them on his own. I want that Soraka. Can stun her and throw her into Rumble. And yeah, then we can just finish. Little bit of PMing. Yeah, I think Tahm Kench is pretty good in the jungle. Should try him out. I hope you like this game. And speak to you next time.